Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is your host, Gachie Skyman, the tallest man in Black Africa. Welcome. Today, we took a walk around the city, around Kiambu County and in Muranga. Our intention was to read the people's faces, was to look at the people, was to listen to the people, the way they were talking, the way they were walking, and most importantly, their faces. It was very clear that the government has put the people in a sober mode. The government has put gloomy faces in our country. It was a scene that you would not like to see. Indeed, when I talked to a number of Kenyans and I told them that we are going to upload the videos, they did not like it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us not do what our viewers don't want to do. Let us not upload these photos because they are going to shock you. We noted that many people are walking wakienda kazini, wanatembea miguu kama kuku ambao hawana viatu. Ni jambo ambalo ni la kuvuja moyo sana, and this is after the country was voted a country on the planet Earth during the time of the coalition government when we had Kibaki and Raila in the leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, what we witness in this country is something that you need also to look very carefully, because if there is something that is putting pain in this country, it is the cost of living. Ladies and gentlemen, why is the country in a sober mood? Why do we have gloomy faces? Why are people walking to work, others walking aimlessly? Not that they want to walk eti wapunguze uzani au uzito ukipenda, to cut down their weight. No, it is because they don't have the money. It's because they don't have an alternative. Ladies and gentlemen, the country is crying. Everybody is feeling the pain. Everybody is feeling the pinch of William Samoei Ruto's administration. Ole wenu nyinyi ambao mlimchagua mkitarajia ya kwamba mgevuna mana, lakini kile ambacho tunapata tunaona kwamba it is very, very disturbing. Ladies and gentlemen, why is the country in a sober mood? If you're here for the first time, like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed to our channel, and for our viewers, we are very, very happy for the way you have continued to like our videos and to work with us. The first reason why people are in a sober mood is because our children are being taxed by William Samoei Ruto. Wale ambao wanaenda kuogelea, those children who will be swimming in swimming pools, the government is charging them. Nobody is being spared, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody will be left out. The people who own vehicles, the people who own cars, the people who own motorcycles will be paying what the government is calling the wealth tax. The wealth tax will be paid by people who are assumed to own properties or to have wealth. This is very, very discouraging. This is very, very disheartening. Ladies and gentlemen, the landlords have not been left out. Kwamba watalipa 30% ya mapato yao ya nyumba, kile ambacho wanapata, they have to cough that percent. So for every 1,000, the government must take 300 shillings. And that is why the country is in a sober mood. That is why the people are walking with their heads down. The workers are also walking with their heads down, because what we know is that the government has also raided their pay slips with 2.75% in the what is referred to as insurance levy. Again, this is after the government raided their pay slips, sometimes after the finance bill was passed and they were forced to pay another type of tax that was referred to as the housing levy, despite a majority of them even having houses. Majority of them are having many homes, and some of them having committed their salaries to pay loans so that they can build houses. Again, the whole nation, everybody, is going to pay 18% VAT. This means that kila kitu kitapanda, bei ya kila kitu itapanda, bei ya hata chakula cha ng'ombe itapanda, bei hata mbolea itapanda, bei ya kila kitu itapanda. Hakuna kitu ambacho kitasazwa, hata ule uga ambao tumekuwa tukiambiwa kwamba bei yake imeshuka. Now the government is demanding 18% VAT, na wanasema hivi ili kwamba wanasema kwamba majirani zetu Tanzania na Uganda na Rwanda na mataifa mengine ya Afrika Mashariki, they charge 18%. And I remember very well that when Kibaki took over the reign of leadership, he lowered the VAT so that wangeweza kupata mapato mengi. And for sure, what we realized is that the country was able to move from the collection of tax from KRA was able to move from 200 billion to 1 trillion by the time he was leaving office. So increasing taxes does not mean that the government is going to collect a lot of money. Again, when you look at the motorists, some of them, you could see the pains in their head. In their eyes, you could see pain. You could see the word pain written all over because of the fear of the increase of fuel prices. The cost of fuel is expected to rise today. The cost of everything, kerosene, diesel, anything associated with petroleum products is going to rise. That is why the country is in a sober mode. Again, the Raviras have not been left out. Beer drinkers, wale watu ambao wanapenda mvinyo kile kileo, wako taabani. The government is going to raid them with what is calling the sin tax. Mtakipata wavutaji wa sigara, wale watu ambao wanapenda kileo, wale watu ambao wanapenda kubugia, wako katika hatari kubwa sana, as the government is not sparing them. Again, what I can say that this country also has people with a lot of money, and I'm saying this because as I was eating my sausage and soda, Coke, a gentleman came and looked at me and asked me, "You are eating this? Unakula hii?" Nafikiri ananifahamu, nikamwambia ndio, and he ended up buying lunch for me and was happy. Kuna watu ambao wako na pesa sana, hata wakati ambapo tunazungumzia kwamba kuna watu ambao hawana chochote, kuna watu ambao ni wasakatoge, kuna watu ambao wanaraba visoko vyao kwa sababu hawana chochote. Indeed, kuna wakati utafika ambapo baadhi ya Wakenya watakuwa wakichakura chakula kwenye mapipa. Ole wenu ambao mliwachagua hawa viongozi, kwa sababu hawa ni viongozi ambao hawajali. Hawa ni viongozi ambao hawajali maslahi ya mwananchi wa kawaida. Hawa ni viongozi ambao hata wakati bei ya vitu bidhaa ziko juu wanakataa, kwa sababu tuliona our CSs yesterday in the national media wengi wakikataa kwamba bei ya mafuta bado iko juu, bei ya unga bado iko juu. Wanajaribu kutuambia kwamba wale watu ambao wanapata maisha mabayo ni magumu ni wale ambao wanaishi vijijini, jambo ambalo tunajua ni si kweli. And ladies and gentlemen, if this is not going to be careful, if this leadership is not going to be careful, unajua kuna mahali ambapo unaweza ukafinya watu, sasa watu wakasema enough. Because if you ask me, ukiangalia Puda sasa amekufa, Puda amekufa, na kwa sababu sasa unajua Raila alikuwa amewaambia watu Puda amechoka. Sasa sio kuchoka, jamii, Puda amekufa. I don't know where you're watching this video from, but I would like you to look at your neighbors, look at the people as they walk to work, as they board matatos. You see the gloomy faces and you see the face of our country. Maybe it is because of the pain that we are experiencing. Look at everybody. Nobody seems to be happy in this country apart from politicians, and we only get stories when we come together. But tunajua vizuri sana hii nchi inaweza kufufuka na ikajaribu kujiokoa, kwa sababu if we change the way we are doing things, I believe we can rise and change everything. But if you continue with the way we are doing, by taxing Kenyans until we tax their blood, until we are just about to tax the oxygen that they are breathing, I believe that we are not headed in the right direction. May you have a peaceful night. Ladies and gentlemen, like this video. Bye-bye.